Order, stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, welcome everyone to the Tuesday, January 27, 2026 Board of County Commissioners consent agenda.
Approval of payroll, January 15th, 2026. Approval of claims, January 8th, 15th, and 22nd, 2026. Weights and Measures Monthly Report, November 16th, 2025 through December 15th, 2025. Move that we approve.
Second. We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Skillman projects. Scott, can we do these all together?
Yes, sir.
Are we, sir?
Good, how are you guys?
Good.
Okay, for the jail, we've got area pay app number 8 in the amount of $102,180.10. Collector interior pay app number 7 in the amount of $22,248.43. Stands painting pay app number 5 in the amount of $153,789.64. Effie Moran, pay app number 8 in the amount of $242,151.20. Quality control, pay app number 7 in the amount of $336,251.83. H&T Electrical, pay app number 8 in the amount of $76,513. Kleckner Interior, pay app number 8 in the amount of $21,861.59. Area pay app number 9 in the amount of $172,840.15. Stands painting pay app number 6 in the amount of $72,461.72. Effie Moran pay app number 9 in the amount of $74,540.80. Quality Control Systems pay app number 8 in the amount of $612,548.41. H&T Electrical pay app number 9 in the amount of $97,739.72.
I move that we approve the pay items 1 through 12 on the agenda.
Second. We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you. Highway Department, Mr. Blair.
A lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff.
How are you, sir?
Good morning.
We have a request for 5 new employees to replace 6 employees that were moved to stormwater.
This is, as we've been speaking about for the last several years, where we'd like to hire 5 new employees to replace the 6 that went from the bridge crew. With the new funds that we have coming available from the hospital money, we got to do a lot of work on these roads before we do the paving to them, so they don't disintegrate like they had in the past. And without the manpower, we're not going to be able to accomplish that.
So you're requesting the Board of Commissioners approval to make your request to the county council?
Correct.
I move that we approve the request.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.
2 through 5 had to do with the hospital principal money. That's the budget for that money. So I don't know if we can
do those at once.
do those at once.
And that is items 2 through 13?
No, 2
2 through 5.
Oh, okay, sorry. I move that we approve the request for additional appropriations for items 2 through 5 on the agenda.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Okay, item 6 is a $200,000 additional, which will give us enough money to purchase the maximum amount of salt we can purchase through our state bid.
Move we approve.
Second. We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. 7.
7, 8, and 9, they're all different funds, but they all apply to the same thing. Every year, we just look and see how much money we have I'm sorry, not 9, 7 and 8. Those are just additional funds that we have cash available for projects this summer.
Okay.
I move that we approve items 7 and 8 on the agenda.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Okay, item 9, that was a dormant fund, or it hasn't been used for like 10 years. That was a major move from back when the state got money from, or I'm sorry, the county got money from the state for the toll road lease. There's a balance of about $115,000 and some change in there, but it always gets interest, so we'd like to budget up to $120,000, knowing that we can only spend what cash is.
Did you just find this? Is this new money, newfound money?
No, it's been there,
Okay.
But
But did you know about it?
yeah.
Okay.
But it had not been used in years, so we want to be able to use it now so that they can close out that account.
I move that we approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
10 through 13 have to do with the funds required for the new employees, the hourly, perf, FICA, and insurance.
I move that we approve items 10 through 13 on the agenda.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those signify by saying aye.
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 Aye. Motion carries.
Number 14 is our annual contract for weather services that we have with BAM WX out of Indianapolis.
I move that we approve in the amount of $4,050.
Second. With discussion. How's that worked out for you so far?
Been working good.
So like 50% correct?
They're more than 50%. They're better than the Weather Channel is. I know, I know they do offer like a 3-year contract, but I know the commissioners only wanted to do 1 year, but it may save us some money. Next year, we do a 3-year, since we've got a couple of years under our belt, we know they are
Would just
performing.
come before us with that savings amount, so we know what we're saving.
Yep, we'll do.
We have a motion and a second, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.
No.
15.
15 is our annual contract that we have a craft auction, so we can take old equipment and things in there and dispose of them.
I move that we approve.
Second with discussion. It says here disposable items at no cost.
Yeah, craft does not charge us any commissions to sell the items,
Then why the contract?
so we can still take it there and get rid of it.
Because that's the agreement, is that we are entering into an agreement that they're going to auction it, but the cost is borne by the bidder.
Okay. All right. Call the motion.
We have a motion and a second.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Motion and a second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jim. IT Lee Childress, Director.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Lee. So you have a request for an additional appropriation for Fund 1,000 account,
Right.
36,100, in the amount of 46,000 to cover new maintenance agreements for the county courtroom audio systems.
That's correct. I'm going to, the plan is to go before the council and ask for an additional $46,000. Historically, each courtroom paid for their own sound system because they did their own thing. Now we've grouped together, we're all using one vendor, it's just easier for IT to put the bill down. The courtrooms were unprepared to pay their bills this time anyway, so each courtroom is going to have to go to the council, ask for an additional. So I talked to all the judges, it's just easier, IT just encumbers all that money, all that's into it.
Well, wasn't it, it was a result of the state mandating
Exactly.
the same system in each court?
They didn't mandate the same system, but they had mandates of what you had to do. It was just easier to have one vendor, the contracts are trained on one system to fix.
You may want to lead with that when you're in front of the council, so they know it's not something we've done.
Oh, yeah, no. So, yeah, this is just to get your blessing to go and ask for the $46,000.
I move that we approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Motion carries. Thank you, sir. D911, Debbie Gunn. Morning. Good morning. How are you, Debbie?
I'm great, how are you?
Good. So we have KS State Bank financing contract with Porter County, next lot 740, called recording system, annual payment in the amount of $54,872.29, and one-time closing cost of $250 to be paid out of E911's budget.
When do we have to have a financing contract?
Well, we talked about this when I came before you
Yeah.
on the 6th.
Yeah.
For it to remain within my budget and not have a large upfront equipment fee of
Oh, I see.
$160,000, this was the best, financing option was the best for my budget. I did just want to bring some clarity to this. I'm fine, the closing cost was unexpected, so the $250 from the 911 budget, that's no problem to me. The $54,872.29, those are annual costs that encompass both the equipment and the maintenance fee, and those were already built into the budget out of the 4922 maintenance agreements. I just want to make that clear.
Already built in within your budget?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And move that we approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Yeah. You have something for me?
I do.
Okay. I'll get you after.
Okay.
Stormwater management, Mr. Jabo.
Morning.
Good morning, Commissioners. It's a lot on the list, but we'll be brief.
I doubt that, but go ahead.
We'll give it a try. First on the agenda is zoning map amendment. This is the second reading. You heard at your last meeting. This is in regard to Sean Matheny, located in northwest corner of County Road 550 South at 450 West, Porter Township. Changes from a Greenway District, GW, to a Rural Residential District, RR.
What's a greenway district?
It's more like a preservation, like conservation areas. If you remember the history of this one time was owned by Waterfowl USA, the private entity.
Yeah.
They went bankrupt and the property got picked up in tax sales.
I move that we approve on second reading.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next on the agenda is a agreement with Butler Current Cyber Inc., agreement for construction engineering services related to the Marquette Greenway Trail reroute Phase 3, the amount of $456,000. As you are aware, we did get some funds from the DNR, State of Indiana, Next Level Trails. We were able to at least do half of the project, which will be the last phase of the Greenway. The council has graciously appropriated various funds for various capital projects we're doing, this being one of them. So we do have the funds to pay for this, and the trail you did award previously.
Motion to approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next on the agenda is two items combined into one. Earlier this morning at the Stormwater Management Board, Highway Engineer Martin Bobchek told you, I gave you an update on Meridian Road over Game and Run in Liberty Township, where we're getting utilities out of the way. We want to memorialize our relationship with Whispering Sands. Number one is the memorandum of understanding that says that the maximum we'll pay for the relocation of the main is $235, which originally was $150. I think that would be one motion. There'd be a second motion to award the sanitary force main relocation project to H&G Underground Utilities for a not to exceed amount of $234,929.40. That's the physically do work.
I move that we approve the memorandum of understanding between Porter County and Whispering Sands for the sanitary force main relocation with a maximum of $235,000 for relocation construction costs.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Then I move that we award the sanitary force main relocation project to H&G Underground Utilities for not to exceed $234,929.40.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next Item 4, Bridge 80, County Road 300 West over Cornell Ditch in Boone Township. We're here before you today to request approval for a change order number 3 to finalize the installed plumbing and decrease the contract amount by $8,339.31.
And will be approved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries.
Next, an agreement with Short, Elliott and Hendrickson, Inc., contract amendment number 2 for professional services for Marquette Greenway Trail Phase 3. What I talked about previous, having other firm decipher do the inspection, to add past construction phase services for not to exceed amount of $44,000. That's it, identifying the task, comprising an increased total amount of $38,000. So in other words, $38,000 additional to the contract bottom line, and moving $6,000 from an unused design task to make the $44,000. Briefly, yes, we have inspection, but when it comes to the engineer record, that is Short, Elliott, and Henderson. They have to review the shop drawings, they have to get periodic inspections to make sure that their plans are being followed.
Because of an actual, and will be approved.
Abstain.
Second. We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Number
Item
6.
Item 6, the ADA Title 6 compliance documentation. We have to renew this document every so often and submit to NDOT. We did come before you late last year to do that. NDOT came back on some additional information put into the documents, so I'm here before you today to reapprove that with the changes, and there'll be 2 documents for you to sign when you get to it.
And that brings us up to
Yes.
Will be approved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries.
Next item, Siler Instruments, or also known as Siler Geospatial. We received a quote for various pieces of equipment, the receiver, licensing, maintenance, and other miscellaneous documents we use as equipment in the performance of various surveys and all that using GPS. We recommend approval.
And will be approved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries.
Item 8, Valley Baptist Church. They're doing major improvements and additions onto their property. As part of that, we've asked them to dedicate 40 feet of width of public right-of-way along County Road 325 East. And before you see a deed of dedication where you accept said into our bid.
Do we have to approve that? Okay, and will be approved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries.
And lastly, we deal with each one separately, but these are the professional agreements. We have 2 people that work for our office on a contractual basis, hourly as needed. First one, number 9, professional services agreement with Richard L. Hudson for as needed services associated with various department tasks. It establishes he will be working at a rate of $75 per hour, not to exceed amount of approximately $117,000 per year.
And will be approved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next one is a professional service agreement with Kurt S. Knudsen for as-needed assistance with various department tasks. He's mostly helping the planners with our UDO and our ordinances. He would be paid at a rate, I think it's $45 an hour. I'm sorry.
That's not important for the past week.
It is $45 an hour.
And will that be approved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Cagle. Valparaiso events. Katie Abel, how are you?
Good morning.
Morning, Katie. Looks like you're gonna be busy this year.
Yeah. Added some new things and back in front of you with our typical requests, no changes from last year.
Please don't need to go to stuff.
Yeah.
I move that we approve the request by Valparaiso Events Katie Abel for the use of the courthouse grounds number 1 through 5 on the agenda.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Motion carries.
Thank you. One quick question. Who would the new facilities contact?
The gentleman back there with the glasses holding up his hand.
Mr. Phil.
Bill,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Okay, moving on, any other matters which may come before this board? Anyone like to speak? No? Seeing none, next meeting, I believe, is February 17th, is that correct? 10 a.m., and this meeting is